Welcome back to Let's Play Crysis 2. I'm BurningDogFace, and I have retraced my steps a bit to get back to this square. Because I noticed on this menu that one of the collectibles is dog tags, so I was going to check those Marines who died. I believe that was the building I jumped out of. Yeah, I think there. So those dead soldiers should be... Oh, they were somewhere in this circle. What do I mean by New York vehicles, anyway? That's a vehicle. I drove a vehicle. Ah!
The current objective is always visible from the tactical visor.
Hey, gentlemen. No. Okay, just vengeance, then. Mark II. Mark II Combat Assault Carbine. It must be the Scarab. Alright. No harm, no foul. I'll just make my way back. Huh. I don't know why I was thrown off by a shoe. Last time on the way back, I just ran over the, Oh. That's kind of funny. I was going to grab the printer and go throw it into the sea because nobody likes dealing with printers, but you know. So if the dog tags aren't on dead soldiers, where are they? No, it was over this way, that's right. Oh well.
The current objective is always visible from the tactical visor.
Going in that direction. Is there an option to turn that specific line off? I guess this time I'll just stroll in the front door. Ow. Huh. One of the loading screens said, Armor Mode reduces falling damage. In Crysis 1, Armor Mode was on all the time that you weren't actively using another power. Oh no. Have you seen this man missing NY missing person? I mean, I'm guessing this is the development team, but has anyone seen my husband? Oh, this is terrible. Kind of blurry textures for very high quality. But that is kind of the thing with this game. Very high quality. Crysis 1 was more famous for its... Seriously, it was more well-known for its system requirements than its gameplay or story. Like, that first achievement, Can It Run Crysis, was literally like a running joke in the gaming community for several years after it came out, because just having a rig that could run it at all was bragging rights. Like, when it came out, I don't think anyone could play it at maximum settings. It was... like they released a 2013 game in 2007, sorry.
The current objective is always visible from the tactical visor.
I don't know why I thought it would be easy. How do I get over the wall? Oh, right, all right. Ladder, not a ladder. Fuck. Alright, where there's a will, there's a way. Fuck. That's not annoying at all. Fuck. What is that? Oh, for God's sake. Sorry about that. The hell was... Oh, I knocked that over. Why did that make me think of the, never mind. That's not appropriate.
Prophet! C.E.L.L are all over the place. I've got to bail.
No.
I'll meet you back at the lab. Hurry!
But I don't know where the lab
The
is!
current objective is always visible from the tactical visor.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll just decontaminate myself. There we go, everything is fine now. I'm decontaminated. We do not need to kill me. Please. It's getting all over me. Yeah, it's good stuff. I don't want to waste it. It's already being wasted. It's a terrific waste of water. Oh! Full auto, single shot. That was absolutely a feature in the first one. I forgot about that. I remember feeling like a badass in it.
Alarm sounds. Remain calm. You will be taken to a separate area for immediate treatment.
Gotta be a button or something. Ah. Why did it stick me to the button? I couldn't move away. Oh.
So much for containment. Poor bastards. Yeah. Those He-Man guys never had a hope in hell. You see those bodies back there? All melted and shit? Christ.
Approach enemies unnoticed for silenced takedowns.
Now, how safe is your home against an earthquake? You might
Engaged.
think that's an odd question if you don't live in California, but you'd be wrong. Increased seismic activity over the last 3 years is a statistical fact across the continental United States. And it's affecting areas previously thought safe from any serious earthquake threat. From New York State, Michelle Sikorsky has this.
Yes, Derek. For decades now, the people of New York State have lived easy in the knowledge that they're thousands of miles from the nearest dangerous fault zone. But in fact, New York is among the 2 or 3 most seismically active states in the eastern USA. There have been literally hundreds of minor tremors over the history of the state, and 1 or 2 big ones too. Now, with modern building codes, quakes such as these would not normally be cause for much concern. But here in Albany, Cornell seismologist Jim Durney is advising the state legislature that all this may be about to change. So, Jim, you've been measuring some pretty substantial tremors, is that right?
Yes, that's right, Michelle. Over the last 3 years or so, we've seen a substantial rise in the frequency of small seismic events across the state. At first, it looked as if this was in line with similar activity elsewhere around the globe. But there's been a sudden spike in both frequency and intensity over the last few days, and frankly, we're at a loss to explain what's causing it.
That's bad. That's very bad. Because the alien invaders from Crysis 1, they were already here. In fact, they've been here longer than we have. A few million years ago, their ship crashed into Earth and was buried deep beneath Lingshan Island, or what would be Lingshan Island. Unable to free themselves, they went into hibernation until the ship was uncovered by some well-meaning archaeologists at the beginning of the game. Then they just started pouring out, and the planet they'd called dibs on now had a bunch of monkeys living on it who just Johnny-come-lately'd along in the last 250,000 years. Oh boy. I should mention a thing. So, I mentioned this game is more or less blind to me. Well, if you look at my Steam account, I've actually got the original version. It's actually the special edition of the original version, Crysis 2 Maximum Edition, which is one of the best names for such a thing that I've ever heard. And if you look at it, I've got like 8 or 9 hours in it, but all of that is that me trying to start Let's Plays over and over again, starting so far back that I was using Fraps the first time I tried it and discovered that there's some integral disconnect between Crysis 2 and Fraps that makes the audio and video go out of sync after a while. There's no way to fix that. And I tried again when I got into different recording programs, but this game is so stupidly high-res that I have tried to start a Let's Play multiple times, only for it to not record, mess up recording, and even hard reset my computer. I think what happened was that it was pushing itself so hard that some emergency thing kicked in and reset the computer to prevent it from damaging itself with the heat. Oh, that's loud. Ooh, lore. That doesn't say head north through the camp.
Attempting system restart. Pre-purge active. Pre-purge complete. Stand by. Magnetic seals released. Warning. Foreign contaminant detected. Automatic system shutdown commencing.
Force open the security doors.
Oh, sure, I'll just, go do that. Yeah, I like this one better. This one wasn't used to murder any of my friends. Because it's very humid in here. I guess this will be maximum strength, huh? I don't hear anything. Now I hear something. And it's funny, I'd been starting it over a bunch of times. I knew there was a guy who killed himself to give you the suit. I didn't remember that it was Prophet. Finding that out right before he pulled the trigger, that was an actual, genuine shock. Oh my god, they do look melted. Jesus. Yeah, I'm guessing it literally is an alien virus, and they've released this to help take care of us. The aliens I fought were, Well, God, they are here. They didn't have a name. They didn't have an objective. They never communicated. It's just, no, this planet belongs to us, not you. CryEngine ad. They were these little, almost fish-looking things, because their natural environment was zero gravity inside the ship. And then their battle suits, their equivalent to the nanosuit, I guess, is this thing that, well, it looked pretty much exactly like one of the Sentinels from the Matrix, just covered in glowy lights. Like, I'm not going to mince words with that. It looked almost exactly like a Sentinel from the Matrix. And it like, hyper-condensed cold air to form ice crystals and then launched them at you like bullets. Food shortages set to worsen. Jesus. I'm reminded of the newspaper box from Darksiders 3 that says, "The end of days?" ? And I can't remember if they just did it in the movie, or if one of the Resident Evil games actually did this, but they did like an homage to Sword of the Moon. Oh, it's a TV show. MO channel, 6 p.m. Don't Mess with the Samurai by Crytek. I do remember that the HUD in the original game had Crynet on it. That must be the company that made the suit. They did mention them earlier. Wait, C. I hope that's not what the first letter of C.E.L.L. stands for.
Listen, something pretty massive just happened to the suit link. Whole thing went down. I think it's back now, but you better get here fast. Everything's falling apart. Infected all over the place. Poor bastards. And C.E.L.L. are out on the cull. Plus the Ceph are starting to show up too.
The Ceph.
Look, stick to the subways. It's gotta be safer than the streets. Hope you brought those Marines.
I brought
Find the
one.
subway entrance.
I'm going... Okay, I liked the bit with him being too hungover to talk, but he would be unable to function if he was that hungover, so it's I don't know, maybe he took a bullet in the neck or something. Talking is agony. Maybe I'll just hide in the corner till it's all over. Oh shit, right. Yeah, this isn't a war ordinary humans can win. The Ceph, huh? Oh! Oh, I get it! Like cephalopod, the term for an octopus. It looked kind of like an eel with arms. And semi-translucent skins, you could see the veins and shit inside. They were weird. Nomad, not a fan. Prophet, not a fan. And fuck it, the game came out in 2007. Well, I got one collectible. I love you too, random object. Oh. Fuck, that's a fast boot up time. I'm looking closely. I do not see the icon for Crysis 2 on there. Thought they would be cheeky about that. Oh, that actually hurts my eyes. I'm not going to do that. I was getting set to make a "they're here" joke. You know, Poltergeist, since that's kind of a dated reference these days. Who sells TVs and shit in a store this small? You're really not supposed to run a microwave without anything inside of it. I think it can damage itself that way. Ooh, nachos are done. Oh. Dumpster, huh? That's pretty much the quintessential big heavy object. Oh, Mom, I grew up to be Oscar the Grouch. Are you proud? Oh, wait, I see. This door is just painted on. Even if it does have a three-dimensional handle. Oh, shit. Activate armor mode.
Maximum armor.
Oh, that's a fun visual effect.
Armor alters the nanosuit's outer surface to absorb damage and increase operator survivability in combat.
Oh, shit.
Armor mode requires suit
Yeah,
energy.
that.
Increased probability of survival near exploding munitions.
You be dead! Gotta get a headshot. Achievement unlocked Headhunter. Kill 4 enemies in a row with headshots. I really like that they put the descriptions on the pop-up now. I don't even have to bring up the menu. So that's interesting to me, the armor mode there. Because, I have a suspicion about that. In the original game, you were always on armor mode if you weren't using strength, speed, or cloak. And when you are on armor mode, well, damage you take during armor mode goes to your energy, not your health. And then if you don't take damage for several seconds, use a power, your energy will recharge. So even though this is the Nanosuit 2.0, the fact that armor mode instead is a trigger thing that drains energy just from using it is objectively inferior to the original. Ooh. Oh, but Prophet gave me this gun. No, Prophet would want me to win, not to be nostalgic. Ah, war sucks. hell is this thing? Higher rate of fire, I guess it's an SMG. Let's find out. Yep. Huh. So I think what they did, honestly, I genuinely think they that instead of having a protagonist who is almost silent and talks very rarely, and, you know, armor mode which recharges your energy if you don't get hit for several seconds, they changed it to this method because... well, because they wanted to be less like Halo. I'll just say it. They wanted to be less like Halo, where the Master Chief talks rarely, you know, in cutscenes, not in combat, and, or in gameplay, rather. And the energy shields recharge when you haven't taken damage in a few seconds. Ooh, bombs! Oh, that's not bombs. I thought those were grenades. Fire in the hole! Silly. But yes, the timer has gone again. So with this new discovery about armor mode, which does make me... oh, sanitation department. This does make me question the, you know, the bragging about Nanosuit 2.0. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of Let's Play... I almost said No More Heroes on Let's Play Crysis 2. When we go up these stairs and continue making our way towards Gould. Later!